Hi, welcome to the Expansion Show. This is Chess here. Today I want to share with you about what I've learned looking at industrial property in Selangor area. So to give you a bit of basis and framework, I will quote from the NAPIT, National Property Information Center, released by government official portal in the entire 2025 first. So I will quote the area here, just for this area as a whole, then we can dive deeper here to see what are the information behind here that we can understood. So first one, I have selected some of the area, such as, note that the Petaling here refers to Petaling Jaya, Shah Alam and Subang Jaya. So based on this district here, and the entire year transacted based on the amount and volume, the first one that I have observed the data here, the volume biggest one goes to Terrace Factory and Warehouse, number one here, and followed by Vacant Plot, and third by Semi-Detached Factory Warehouse, and last is Detached Factory Warehouse. In terms of the value, the highest value are with Detached Factory and Warehouse, followed by Vacant Plot with a slight difference here, and then third is the Semi-Detached Factory Warehouse, the fourth is the Terrace Factory Warehouse. Basically what it tells us here, Terrace Factory Warehouse has the highest volume transacted, but the value itself is the lowest comparing with the other three, Detached Factory, Semi-D, and Vacant Plot. So it comes with volume. But when it goes to the value itself, the highest value was Detached Factory and Warehouse and Vacant Plot. Secondly, we move to the volume of industrial transaction by district. Number one then, having the highest transacted in terms of volume is the Petaling District area. The Petaling District area, again, it refers to Petaling Jaya, Shah Alam, and Subang Jaya, followed by the second, Klang area, and by the third. The third and fourth are quite close to each other, which is Hulu Langat followed by Hulu Selangor. In terms of their value, the highest value, guess what? The highest value of the industrial transactions tops at Klang area. The Klang area has been very aggressive currently. And the second one is the Petaling area. Petaling, just for remark, Shah Alam, Petaling Jaya, and Subang Jaya. And third, the volume and value of industrial transaction by price range. This in one shot, in terms of volume and value, I would say 90% of them, or maybe more than 90% of them, they are 1 million and above in terms of value and volume being transacted. So based on this result, it appears that Shah Alam, Subang Jaya, Petaling, and Klang appears to be the highest and most attractive area for the industrial property type of Terrace Factory Warehouse, Vacant Plot, Semi-D, and Detached Factory Warehouse. While Detached Factory Warehouse and Vacant Plot being the highest value transacted among these four areas here. And then fast forward to this year, because of the beginning year of the geopolitical issue, the manufacturers and logistic operators review the implications of the tariff increment, uncertainty of the geopolitical developments and the supply chains disruption. So they actually slow down in the beginning of 2026 and the subsequent of the month. So overall, the Klang money still remain with a broad dominance of the manufacturing and logistics activity. According to Knight Frank Malaysia of the Real Estate Highlight report, first half of 2026. Usually you see this year there are more options coming out in the market with the warehouse logistics supply. They expand especially with more better choice of the building specifications and spec, particularly in the Bukit Raja area, Sepang area, Puncak Alam area, Banting area, and Shah Alam area. So basically they are raising industrial supply, but people are quite careful of what they are selected. And because also of the external environment uncertainty. So tenants and buyers, they are prioritizing the building that can align with their specific operational requirement. And then at the same time, the data center, industrial with the good ESG element, cold chain facility, and even the workers' accommodations as an added value one, they are becoming more preferred choice across the market. And basically, I will just summarize this highlighted four places here: Klang, Shah Alam, Petaling Jaya, and Subang Jaya. Based on my observations, basically Klang, the price land of the industrial land is measuring between 50 to 200 ringgit per square feet, whereby the factory refers to detached or semi-D. They are actually, the price per square feet is ranging between 330 to 700 per square feet. So rental wise, we can be looking at about slightly lower at 1.8 per square feet to 2.5 per square feet. Most people come to here would be only looking at because close to the Port Klang for the main reason, and mostly there are a lot of freehold in common and it's lower land costs. So some of the notable places here in the Klang, the hotspots, including Kappa Meru and Bukit Raja, right? And in terms of Shah Alam here actually commands a slightly higher price. The factory sales here normally the per square feet ranging in between 330 to 970 per square feet, and it has spread quite a wide range from section 15, 16, 22, 23, 30, 31, 33. So these are the few main area highlighted for the Shah Alam area. Also including Bukit Raja in the lower end, Glenmarie, Temasek, premium end. So rental wise, most warehouse transacted around 2 ringgit to 230 per square feet. But most of the warehouse rental is command at 2 ringgit per square feet. But some can go higher to 450. Depends on the spec and the logistic, up to 450 if they are super premium like ALP in the Bukit Raja. So people choose Shah Alam because of the best highway access, the NKV, Kansas Federal, Good Tree Corridor, right? And the hotspot normally, yes, we'll be looking at section 15, 23, Bukit Raja, Hai Kong, Glenmarie, and Kota Kemuning. These are the few. In terms of the Petaling Jaya is quite a mature township, and also the industry area located there for reasons to sustain from the previous generation. So it's very limited industrial inventory, mostly built out and very few new factory over there. So the rental yield is ranging in between 4 to 5.5% were available, because in the old days it was acquired and then compared to today's market, so the yield here is quite attractive if it's purchased a long time ago. So the strength here of this area is close to the KL area. It's very mature and it serves the vicinity of the PJ area as well as maybe KL. So people are choosing that for this reason. So it's not a primary industrial area, but it's more like a supporting backbone of the goods, like storing the F&B or any goods of the commercial retail. So they are using here for these purposes. And then the last one, Subang Jaya. The Subang Jaya, mostly the factory, right? The Terrace Factory, rental is commanding in between 2 to 250 per square feet, whereby the detached or semi-D asking higher at 3 to 4 ringgit per square feet for month per rental. So people purchase here, the price also be slightly higher, like in the detached in the USJ Subang Industrial Park, the per square feet is looking at about 900 to 1300 per square feet. So the supply is also very limited because the area here is also almost same as PJ, quite mature already. And most new expansion for those business, if they are looking for new area or new space, they have to opt to shift out to Klang, Kappa or Shah Alam, because Subang is already quite mature there. So in summary, if you're looking for land for growth and mainly you are looking for customize of your warehouse, so mostly you go to the Port Klang area or Klang area as a whole. If you have the best connectivity and widest product range, Shah Alam. So the price you have to consider for the Shah Alam anyhow. And if you want to have a more established and more direct access to the KL city for your fast turnover of your logistic, and you're okay to pay a premium, then look no further to Subang Jaya. Whereas in the industry PJ, it's all about the proximity to your destination. That's why you choose there. So alright, that's for today, and thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next episode.